I think the neatest thing about serving in the children's ministry has been being able to watch these kids over a long period of time, be able to watch these kids grow. It's been awesome to see them grow up and to begin to serve into the students ministry. So that's been really awesome to see them just grow over the course of time.
What keeps me coming back every Sunday is I love children. They're pure, they're holy, they're unscathed. What you see is what you get. And the little ones come to you and they're fresh clay. And you take that clay and it's up to you if you're going to mold it gently or pound it into submission, do a good job or do a bad job. And I know when I stand before Christ, I want him to look at me and say, good job.
I think one of the best things about working with the kids in the church is that you get to see their personalities come out. So they're really shy one week and then they're a little less shy the next. By the third time they're like, Mom, get out of here, you know, and then they're trying to get down and then they come in and they hug you and it's wonderful. They know that they're part of something bigger and that it matters if they're there and it matters if they show up. That's really wonderful to know that just these little kids, even though they're 3, they're becoming part of the whole.
We have a good time during the week talking about, you know, did you see so-and-so did this today or so-and-so did that today? Oh, it was so cute. Oh, I miss them. If we go on vacation for more than a week, Danny's just beside herself wanting to come home because she misses her babies, and she'll say, I hope so-and-so didn't grow too much this week. I hope he didn't learn anything while I was gone.
Serving in the nurseries made me really happy all the time. You never feel more special as when a child loves you.
Oh, you're making me cry.
I'm going to graduate high school this year, and I'm going to go to a school close by so I can stay with babies.
What I love most about working with Uptown Kids is that it's just so much fun. The lessons are fun, the kids are fun, they're always hyper. As soon as they come in there, they're full of smiles and they're just ready to go, and it's a good time. And we have fun. They keep you young. They keep you young.
The things that's probably changed my life the most on it is when I go to study the lessons to come in and teach, I have to look at them from a kid's perspective. And that's sometimes a perspective we all lose, and where we actually break it down and just go step by step through it just as a kid would see it. And a lot of times those are things that even though I learned them as I was in Sunday school myself growing up, it's almost seeing it for the first time and then teaching it over to the kids and then watching them learn it for their first time. And it's exciting.
One thing that really touched my heart was when we went for the kids camp. And one of the kids, I won't mention her name, but she told me, I think on the second day, she says, you know what? You are such a nice person. I'm like, why? You know, I didn't get to see this at home. All I say at home is, I hate you. Maybe my brother tells me I hate you or stuff like that. But all I see here is love. And that really just broke my heart. It's like, if I can make a difference in a kid like this, it's just worth. Even if I work tired, I come tired. Sometimes I work overnight at work, but I want to be there for them every single Sunday. It's just a blessing.
One of our students, we went around the table and asked everybody to basically give a prayer request. Everybody lifted their hands and said something, and then one student said, hey, can I pray for them? And that was just like, wow, this student got it.
I look at it as it's an opportunity for me to help the kids grow and understand who they are and how God can help them. And that helps me too as a Christian, because they break down Christianity being so simple.
These students are going to be our upcoming leaders, and we need to do our best to grow them. So if anybody has anything to share to that next generation, then I'd say just do it. They're going to be our leaders coming up.
I serve because I love coming to the church. This is my home. I love the kids. I love people. There was a little boy that had turned around and looked at his sister, older sister, And he says, "Oh, Jesus loves me," and his eyes just were so, And this is what we're here for, to teach our children that Jesus, he does love them and cares for them.
There was a period in time in my husband and I's life where we couldn't have children, and working and serving in the nursery prepared us for what God has blessed us with now. Each week I look forward to going to the nursery and seeing all the new things that the kids are doing. Each week they grow and they change so much, and I just love serving back there. I love to watch them grow.
There was a young kid here that wanted to give his heart to Jesus. I told him, I said, you know, I want you to tell me what Jesus is telling you in your heart right now. So he bowed his head and closed his eyes and he said, Jesus, I'm sorry for being a bully. I don't want to be a bully anymore. So that was a pretty awesome experience.
We sing songs like Jesus Loves Me and God Made the Heavens and the Earth. I was talking with one of the moms of the kids, one of the girls who's in our class, and she said, my little girl sings the songs after we leave, and how I think that's just so cute and so neat. But her daughter's like, well, I don't see God, but God exists, right? The mom says, yes, God exists. And she says, okay, well, I feel him in my heart. And I thought that was awesome. It's just like, that's so neat. You know, she's 3 and she gets it, so.
I mean, you're not only just, you know, telling them Bible stories, you're making it practical, and, you know, you're putting seeds in so that once they move up and to elevate, they're a step ahead.
This is what God has given me, and I love it. I really enjoy every minute.
Nobody loves babies more than we love babies. And we hold every baby, if at all possible, no child gets put down. That we try to have one-on-one play with the ones that want to be on the floor playing. The little tiny babies we try and hold the entire time, just so they feel secure, and also selfishly, we just really love holding them, don't we?
It's very important to be in with the kids, because that's their first step into the church, and we want them to have fun, and we need people to help us to keep it fresh and keep it open and keep it going.
Just knowing that what you're doing is not in vain, it's something well invested, and these kids that we take care of every day, they're the leaders of tomorrow. And whatever we saw in, sometimes we may not see it really happening maybe in our generation, but that will really help somebody else in the future.